everything, man. Listen, listen, listen. If you missed last night's live, you missed a classic live. We had like over 2,500 views on that live. We doing good. The numbers doing good. Good. I appreciate everybody for coming in and supporting. Also, we had DJ U pulled up on us last night. That was pretty epic. You know what I mean? Like um, I don't know DJ U, but I never spoke to him personally. But I appreciate him stopping through and showing some love. You know what I mean? For the optics of it, when DJ you stopped through and the people in my chat, my subscribers that was watching saw that. You know what I mean? It added to the validity of this platform. You know what I mean? It's a sign that we are doing good things and we're on our way up, man. You know what I mean? So I appreciate it. He said he was gonna subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate him for that. You know what I mean? I never thought about this, but that's one way that bigger platforms can show love to the little platforms. If they just stop through sometimes, just stop through sometimes, jump in the chat, say salute. You know what I mean? That helps out a smaller platform, especially with the subscribers and things of that nature. So I appreciate it. Shout out to DJ. You earned my respect with that one right there. You know what I mean? Because you didn't have to do it. So I appreciate that. Shout out to Yellow Diamond. Shout out to SLK, something like Cloud TV. Yo, Inglewood. Also, man, shout out to my boy SLK. Please subscribe to the channel. We just did a classic live over there on his channel. So if you rock with me, you should rock with him and go subscribe to the channel. And when I thought about it, looking at my subscribers and the amount of people that rock with me here on this channel, is no reason why everybody that rocks with me and this channel should not be subscribed to SLK's platform. So make sure y'all go subscribe to SLK's channel. We just did a nice live over there. It was lit, and we're gonna be continuing to do that more and more and more and more and more. So if you can't find me over here, you're probably gonna be able to find me over there. So make sure you go subscribe to the channel. Um, yeah, we had fun last night. Last night we gave them two lives. We did two lives, and it was lit, man. It was lit. I enjoyed it. The first live had maybe like 13, 1,400 views, which is pretty good. And the last live had like 25, 23, 2,400 viewers. So I appreciate that. That's probably um, the best views that I've gotten on my lives, especially solo. You know what I mean? I'm doing better now with my views than I was when I was with the two Stooges over there. You know what I mean? So um, that goes to show you that sometimes when things happen, God is moving you out of those places for something better. You know what I'm saying? Um, so God a hundred. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Sometimes it be an uncomfortable move, but it be what's for the best. You know what I mean? But yeah, last night I enjoyed it. We did two lives tonight. We got a nice live setup. We got PGF Nook, the Chicago rapper, indicted by the feds. 1090 Jake dropped a video on that. And also, what I caught on to this is Nook snitch, Nook ratted. Like I don't know. I remember PGF Nook interviews, but I didn't know he was going crazy like that in the rat. You know what I mean? I didn't know his views and like he was like supposedly like the next to blow. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a crash out move. You know what I mean? Like his story happens so often that it's like almost not even shocking anymore that these young boys be having the world right in front of their hands and they just crash out. But we're gonna get into PGF Nook situation. We also gonna talk about um, Cameron and Mace against Jay Prince Jr. and Jay Prince. We went over the initial part of the beef earlier this week on one of the lives, but it seems like Jay Prince Jr. done chimed in, and when he come in, he always be talking that mob ties talk, talking that crazy talk. So look like he done fired back at Mace, but Mace and Cameron um, firing back at Jay Prince. Jay Prince fired first. Well, Cam and Mace critiqued Shakur Stevenson, which is Jay Prince's boxer, and then Shakur Stevenson fired back, talking crazy, and then Jay Prince fired at Cameron and Mace, and then Cameron and Mace defended themselves, and now Jay Prince Jr. So we got a whole soap opera going on here. We're gonna talk about it. Also, We got people talking like people. We gonna talk about Donald Trump. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Remember we went down a conspiracy theory hole as to what possibly could have went down with the Donald Trump attempted assassination. Well, one of the theories that we gave some credibility to the fact that that guy was able to get all the way on that building and get a couple of clean shots off at the former president. Also, um, unaliving one participant of the rally. It's growing legs and steam that this was a backdoor. Donald Trump was backdoor. And we're going to discuss it. We're going to discuss the particulars, the facts that came out about this situation that gave people more uh, validity in feeling like this was a backdoor. So we're going to talk about it. Also, we're going to talk about Sleepy Joe Biden. Um, it's being speculated that Sleepy Joe Biden will bow out of the presidential race very soon. It's said that him and his family and the people that's his team are strategizing exit strategy. You know what I mean? He has COVID right now, um, so we're gonna talk about that as well. Um, what else we got on the docket? Tay Shots was arrested. If y'all don't know who Tay Shots is, that's ATK member Tay Shots. He was arrested in Carolina. Um, we're gonna talk about that. Um, what else we got? What else we got? And we might go over the Rollo interview. Depends on how I'm feeling. I actually haven't had. I haven't eaten today, y'all. I tell you, no, I haven't eaten anything. I woke up late because we already did those live till early in the morning, so like 5 in the morning. So I haven't even eaten this morning. But I wanted to go and get this live rolling because it ain't no telling how long I'm gonna stay on the live. You know what I mean? I might talk 3, 4 hours. It ain't no telling. So I just wanted to get it rolling. But first, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Shout out to um what is that? Shout out to my girl TN Bowens. Shout out to SLK. Shout out to my Yellow Diamond, my Dominican sister. Um, we're gonna get into 1090 Jake's video on PGF Nook, and then we're gonna talk about it.
What's up, everybody? It's 1090J. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on PGF Nook being indicted by the feds in Chicago for 2 back-to-back carjackings that took place in less than 30 minutes. PGF Nook, one of Chicago's rising drillers, may have just ended his own career. The man behind the mask, identified as 22-year-old Virgil Gibson, has now been officially indicted by the feds. It's been 2 years since Nook dropped his hit song, gaining over 100 million views and instant stardom in his
100 million views?
with a co-sign from Lil Durk to being brought
Lil
on
Durk, you
stage
co-signed
by
him?
OG. Nook seemed like he could possibly be next up from the rack, but a series of arrests, along with his views going down, would seemingly lead the rapper to crashing out. Back in August of 2023, Nook was arrested after a Glock with a switch was found on the floorboard of the car he was driving.
That's the rapper PGB people right here.
Who you talking about? According to a Chicago News article, police stopped the vehicle because the plate on the car had been flagged for impound after previously eluding police, meaning Nook was caught riding in a getaway vehicle. According to the news report, the person riding passenger with Nook told police it was Nook's gun, and Nook told the police it belonged to the passenger. Obviously, the gun belonged to one of them, but neither one of them wanted to take the charge, and according to the article, they told on each other to police. Nook would be arrested, later freed on pretrial release, and 8 months later, arrested for double carjacking, plus kidnapping. On April 7, 2024, federal prosecutors alleged Nook carjacked 2 people within 30 minutes. The first attack was on the south side of Chicago at a gas station in the 5900 block of South Morgan Street in Inglewood. It's alleged that NUK, armed with a handgun, took a 32-year-old man's Chevy Malibu at gunpoint. 30 minutes later, NUK arrived at a gas station in the 8300 block of South Cottage Grove, driving the man's Chevy Malibu. NUK allegedly got out of the stolen car, opened the door to another man's Kia Optima, and forced him into the passenger's seat at gunpoint. The 35-year-old victim was forced to transfer money from his bank account, remove some of his clothes, and then get out of the car. Covert Chicago police later spotted the hijacked Kia in the 1600 block of West 55th Street, while PGF Nook was found hiding in the janitor's closet of a nearby phone store. He'd be found wearing the same clothes as the hijacker that would later be seen on surveillance video. Nook would be charged with 2 counts of vehicular hijacking with a firearm, armed aggravated kidnapping, and aggravated unlawful restraint. But the biggest blow would be when the feds announced the indictment. On Tuesday, July 16th, a federal grand jury indicted Nook on 2 counts of carjacking, 3 counts of brandishing a firearm during a crime of violence, and 1 count of robbery and kidnapping. The charges in the indictment carry a maximum sentence of life in federal prison. As everyone pretty much knows, when the feds become involved, it isn't a matter of if you're going to prison, but how long you're going for. Let's not forget that at the time of the
One thing I'm interested about, okay, so I see how he get the second carjacking. He got the second carjacking because, he's trying to get away from the scene. Listen, didn't I tell y'all something? Didn't I tell y'all? I just told y'all this the other day. When you're doing crimes, you got to be cognizant of the law, right? Of the law. So, didn't I tell you sometimes you compound them and make them situations worse by the things that you do while you committing the crime? So he already had 1 carjacking. So I kind of understand why he was like, fuck it, I might as well carjack another person. Because 1 carjacking, that's PBL, that's punishable by life anyway. So I guess he like, fuck it. You know what I mean? That's like if you get a murder. Like, I don't care about getting a flea and an elude if I got a murder. Fuck it, I got a murder any goddamn way. I'm a flea and elude. If I got a gun, I'm a run. I'd rather get the flea and elude than the gun charge. So I kind of understand why he didn't care about catching the second carjacking. But you see what happened? It did compound. Shout out to Joel. It did compound what he got going on. So now instead of 1 carjacking, he got 2 carjackings. Also, I ain't never know the feds pick you up for I guess the feds can pick you up for anything. But they picked him up for carjacking? You know what I mean? It seemed like something the state could have handled, right? I don't know, man. Maybe this guy was already on the radar. Maybe they was already, trying to, you know what I mean? Like, it seemed kind of like they could have let this one slide. Maybe it was the gun with the switch on it. I don't know. But it definitely seemed like they kind of, hell yeah, carjacking his life. Listen, let me tell you something. I want to tell y'all something. Not very many charges aren't felonies nowadays. I'm telling you some real shit. The only shit ain't felonies nowadays is petty theft and resisting without violence, which is just lying to the police. Everything else is felonies. Running away from them, driving away from them, batteries, everything is felonies now. Very, very few crimes are not felonies, I'm telling you. But yeah, that's punishable by life. Hell yeah, carjacking. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, carjacking punishable by life. And they'll give it to you for that. But I'm just saying, I would have thought that with his charges, he would have went to the state, me personally. It just seemed like they got a vendetta out on this guy. I don't know. But anyway, I mean, carjacking is a serious crime. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you riding down and you putting your groceries in your car, you riding down the street, you pull over you stop at a red light, and the motherfucker just pull you or pull your wife out the car, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's serious. Hell yeah. I'm gonna tell you another thing. Breaking in somebody's house, like burglary, but with them in there of an occupied dwelling, that could get you a lot of time too. And you might not even know nobody in there. You know what I mean? You just trying to break in somebody's house and steal some shit. But just so happen in somebody's home, that's burglary of an occupied dwelling. That's a serious motherfucking charge. Hell yeah. If your girl trying to leave, and you standing in front of the door like, no, baby, no, baby, let's talk it out. Nigga, that's false imprisonment. And it could be kidnapping. That's punishable by life. Know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, like, I be knowing. That's why I let them girls get the, hey, you want to go? Go ahead. I don't grab them. I don't do nothing. I do a little talking, just talk a little shit. But putting hands on them and standing in front of the door, no, nigga, that's false imprisonment. That's punishable by life. I'm going to tell you another thing that's punishable by life. Arson. If you go outside and you set a little fire out there in the bushes or burn a little trash or whatever in your yard if you live off in the country, nigga, that's punishable by life. Arson is punishable by life. You set your boyfriend clothes on fire because you mad. Bitch, that's arson. That's punishable by life. Y'all better pay attention now, I'm telling you.
In carjackings, Nook was still on pre-trial release for his state gun case when he was caught with a switch. At this time, he hasn't been federally charged with the switch, even though his charges would appear to state 3 counts of violent crime slash drugs slash machine guns. Within the indictment, it clarifies he has 3 counts of brandishing the weapon during a crime of violence. PGF Nook is currently being held in the Cook County Jail within the infamous Division 9. This would be home to the max custody inmates with the most violent cases in Chicago. Nook's Instagram would be flooded with comments about him being a crash dummy and ruining whatever was left of his career. It's hard to imagine this playing out in any way other than bad, as the amount of evidence is overwhelming. Not only were the crimes captured on video, he was arrested wearing the same clothes as the person committing the crimes on video. He was arrested nearby one of the stolen vehicles, and he had one of the victims wire him money to an account, possibly his own account, because if he's desperate enough to carjack in broad daylight, he might be dumb enough to send money to himself. Federal documents would
Oh
state.
yeah, I remember they talked about this. I remember this a little bit now. Yeah, so he was giving people to cash app him money to his own cash app. You got to be a motherfucking fool. This nigga is a dummy. Yeah, nigga. You go down with 800 little fats and little twine. You a damn fool. You's a damn fool. The only way I see you possibly trying that is if your cash app wasn't connected to your own name or some shit like that. But that's still gonna leave a motherfucking trail. Like that's crazy than a song bitch. Look, only thing I can say is Shawty must have needed that money bad than a bitch. Like, I don't understand. It seemed like something happened here, y'all. Something happened here. He fucked up some money or he got strung out or something seriously happened here because how you go from 100 million views on your YouTube video coming out with Polo G and Dirt co-signing you to you carjacking motherfuckers. Something's wrong here. Something's wrong here. You fucked up a lot. You fucked up a lot. And like you lose some money or something, like bro, like real shit. Like that's crazy. That's crazy.
Does have a lawyer, but what's the fucking point with all the shit that's against you? All she's doing is overseeing the plea deal he's about to take, because trial would end with a life sentence, and Nook really has nothing to bargain with, meaning whatever the feds offer him is most likely what he's gonna have to take. At 22 years young, it's likely Nook won't be seen again until he's well into his 30s. It's highly unlikely he'll be let out on pre-trial release, knowing he's still pending a gun case in the state's courts. See, this is the hardest part of living the lifestyle. Nook quickly became the biggest name in his circle. Money started coming in, shows were getting booked, interviews were being done. Nook saw the rise, but he couldn't predict the fall. I mean, he had.
That's crazy. That's crazy, dog. Like, boy, he gonna be kicking his ass self in the ass in his cell.
I mean, he had so many switches in his first video that they weren't even as impressive in the next 20 songs. He was left in the shadow of his only hit, his fan base would slowly turn, and now he's left to see who around him was actually rocking with him. Nook can be.
Ain't nobody finna be rocking with no crash out dummy. See, listen, bro. Listen, bro. The way he went out, like people like, why support him? Why help? Like, cause you crashed out. Like you really crashed out. Like, man.
With his mom, who's clearly an OG GD or an OG gangster disciple. The son of the
Ah, his
gang.
mama a gangbang. Remember I told y'all? Remember I told y'all? Listen, his mama throwing up the, you know what I'm talking about? Like, for real. Remember I told y'all? I told y'all. We've been talking about this. Shout out to my girl, 10 Boys. We've been talking about this. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Y'all please pause and hit that like button. We was talking about this. And look, his mama gangbang. I told y'all it's bigger than just the kids. Like, we looking at the kids like, why they be so hard down doing this shit. And I thought about it because I got little people that I know up there in Chicago around the way. And it's the families, these kids like 3-4 generations into the gangs. You know what I mean? They father gang, you know, gang. The mama gang bang, the sisters, the brothers. Like, it's a culture there. And here it is, PGF Nook. We saw Bloodhound Little Jeff mama text to him. She was happy that he was out there unaliving kids, unaliving people that he knew since he was a kid. I'm telling you, bro, is we listen. We own to y'all parents. We getting on to y'all. Y'all sitting right here, and y'all hiding in the shadows and letting people on the outside looking in think it's just the children. But we getting on to y'all. It's getting more and more light shed on the fact that it's the parents with that bullshit too. That's a shame. Shame on y'all. Them y'all babies out there. And y'all leading them to certain destruction and early death. That's crazy, nigga. I was in the street for 20 some years and ain't no fucking way I want my fucking kid out there in the streets, nigga. You fucking crazy.
Nook would describe in an interview how his own mom shot back at his arms after his house was shot up.
It was a point where my mama had to shoot. You feel me? Like, I want that type of shit. I never be at the crib, but they'd come to my crib and shoot the house up. Telling my mama how to start shooting, like, that's to defend her crib type shit. Like, that's type of shit that made me go harder in the streets.
Some could say Nook was doomed from the start, being raised into the gang-banging world of Chicago, while others could say he had a head start in the streets. Being that he's young and hasn't been to prison, his next move will have to be his best. One of the biggest mistakes for first-time or younger inmates is to not accept a plea deal. While it sounds easy, actually living through the experience of signing your name on a piece of paper, knowing you're signing away years of your life to be spent in prison, it's easier said than done. But
Hey, hold on. We got 21 people in here, bro. We got like 6 or 8 likes, man. Listen, we gonna pause this for a second till we get them likes up. We not doing this today. It's Friday. You're not stealing out of self-checkout. I be working too hard. We been going live a lot. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button. We not finna do this. We finna stop the whole live. I don't give a damn. Hell no. Get the likes up, please. Please. For sure. If you rocking with me, I cut this bitch off and go. And I ain't even ate nothing today any goddamn way. I'm tired than a motherfucker for real. Hungry as shit and all type of shit. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. For sure. We'll sit here and wait. I mean, they just sitting there and won't hit the like button. Yeah, I ain't got time for this shit today. I really don't. Mm-mm. Hit the like button. We ain't doing that till we hit the like button. Like, that's crazy. I mean, I can see the likes right here. And ain't nobody hit the like button yet. Like, y'all act like we can't see the likes. We can see the fucking likes. Like, nobody hitting the like button, man. I ain't finna keep doing that. My shit be having 3,000 views and 40 likes. Nah, hell no. Hell no. We not doing that today. Hit the like button. For real. Like, y'all wanna you wanna sit here and hear me talk, but you don't wanna hit the like button. Nah, we ain't doing that. Hell no. We ain't doing that today. Shit. It don't matter to me today. I'm tired any damn way. If y'all can't see it, look in my eyes. Shit. Y'all still ain't hitting the like button. Only one person hit the like button since I said it. But the other motherfucker still sitting right here. Man, I ain't going for that. Y'all gonna hit that like button today, or we ain't gonna have no live. I ain't rocking like that. I don't give a damn. I cut this bitch off, I swear. We ain't doing that. Like, that's crazy. Like, what's the point? Like you a crab motherfucker. If you will sit right here and watch me, you'll like me enough to sit here and watch me, but you won't hit the like button that's free. Like that's a crab motherfucker. Well, I wish I knew you bitches was. Like real shit. Real shit. Like that's crazy as fuck. You'll sit right here and watch me, but you won't hit the like button. So evidently you like watching me. Like, man, get the fuck out of here with that pussy ass shit. Don't be a crab all your life. Don't be a hater all your fucking life. Nigga, for real. Still, only 2 motherfuckers done hit the like button since I said. We got 23 people in here, and it's only 12 fucking likes. Man, fuck that. That means you don't respect what I'm saying. So that means we ain't, that means I got to show you that we really can end this fucking live. Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't give a fuck. Personally. I'm tired. I did 2 lives last night. Know what I'm saying? Like real shit. So hit the like button. Real shit. Straight up. I'm not going through that shit. No, I'm not doing that. You're not finna keep working me like that. Hell no. Hell motherfucking no. No. Alright, I tell you what. Y'all stay right there. back on this shit is because of my peoples. You know, y'all know who you are, y'all is, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It ain't gonna take but one thing to get me up off this bitch tonight. Because first of all, like this shit crazy as fuck. Like my son pointed it out to me. My son said, "Dad, you got like 3,200 views, but you got like 30 likes. Like what's going on with the likes?" And then it's been consistent. It's been consistent. 1,000 views, 1,500 views, 20 some hundred views, 40 likes, 20 likes, 30 likes, 50 likes. Like no, we not finna be doing that. We not finna be doing that. You not finna sit up in here and listen to me because evidently you like listening to me because you sitting here. You still sitting here. You'll sit here and listen to me, but then you won't hit the like button. Like, if you won't hit the like button, I know you ain't gonna donate shit to the channel. I'm not finna be sitting up here for 4 and 5 hours working my ass off, bringing the news, being funny, whatever I'm doing up to this bitch, giving my opinions, and then you ain't gonna hit the fucking like button? Like the like button, that shit free. That's free. It don't cost you nothing. Like you a low down dirty motherfucker if you were sitting. I'd rather you just leave. I'd rather you just don't even just unsubscribe or whatever you do and just leave. Real shit. Like no, we work too hard. We work too hard. Hell no. Sitting in front of this motherfucker hours and hours and hours doing research, all type of shit. To sit up here and you just won't even hit the like button? Nah, bro. Nah. Hell no. Nah. Like, no, this shit got to stop. Like, if I don't never say nothing, this shit gonna keep continuing. Like, hell no. And I see you motherfuckers stubborn too. Like, I sat right there and just asked y'all, and the amount of people watching stayed the same or went up, and the likes still didn't go up. So that means you motherfuckers sitting here listening to me, and you still ain't hitting the like button. So you motherfuckers sitting here saying, we gonna sit here and we gonna watch you, and we ain't gonna hit the like button. It's like we playing a game of chicken or something. Won't leave. I was hoping the motherfucker just leave. I want to see the viewers go down. I'd have been cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have a low amount of viewers that all hit the like than have a high amount of viewers and only 10% people hit the likes. Cause you using me. You using me at that point. Know what I mean? For real. Fuck that. No. Hell no. We did 2 lives yesterday. We was on this bitch for about 8 hours. You know what I'm talking about? We didn't get off live till 5 in the morning. We been putting in work. Like, no, man. Hell no. Hell no. You got to respect my mind. Fuck that shit. I wouldn't do it. Anybody I watch their content, I hit the like button. It don't cost me nothing. God damn. Y'all act like y'all paying for a like. But you watching the content though. That's crazy. Like y'all some weird motherfuckers. I swear to God y'all is. Straight up. But this ain't for y'all. This for my real subscribers, the people that really fuck with me. Cause other than that, I was finna end this bitch. It ain't that serious for me. Real shit. I'm not finna continue to come on here and work like this and get used. And you don't even want to hit the like button for me? Nah, bro. No. Crazy.
Signing results in trial and a harsher punishment. Meaning Nook could be off for 10 years, deny it, be found guilty at trial, and sentenced to life because in his mind, he hoped his lawyer could find him a way home. With over 90% of federal cases ending in a plea deal, it can be expected within the next 6 to 12 months, Nook will sign his fate and the case will end. We'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when What Up dropped, that was my shit. I'm playing it constantly. In my humble opinion, he never dropped another song that competed with So it's like I said, it seemed his career was kind of riding on that one song, and it's such a drill song, it didn't really go mainstream, you know what I mean? It was in the clubs and all that, but somebody play that in the club and then there's a shootout on the side, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not something they could really push like that. And unfortunately, when you have people that's in the streets or come from the streets, like I feel like one of the hottest things.
Salute to Jay for the cash out. I appreciate you, gang.
Would be getting a glimpse of a better life and then having it snatched. Whether you made X amount of money and went back broke, whether you moved out the hood that had to move back. He was really traveling around, going out here, going out there, doing shows. He hit Miami, he hit LA, most likely hit New York. He's making his moves. He's thinking he's going to be the next big rapper out of Chicago, and it just, over the next 2 years, didn't work out. Back in Chicago, getting caught up in the bullshit. For him to crash out on a solo mission, they're not saying they were looking for any co-defendant or nothing. This is something that he was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go do this. You know what I mean? Like, it was alleged he got robbed by his own friends, whatever, how that goes. I guess people were turning on him. He got desperate, and broad day, allegedly decided to carjack 2 different fucking people. I don't even know why he took it. He took the first one just to drive to the other gas station to take another one. And then, hey, bitch, what up? Cash at me the money. What the fuck? It was just such a careless move. And you can look at it like he threw away his career. You can look at it like his career already died. And a lot of people, when they get desperate, when they can't handle the responsibilities and the pressure of society, they act on impulse, they do something dumb, and they find themselves in a system where now they have to wait and see how many years they're going to be kept from society. This is something I've seen a lot. There's a lot of people that are locked up that are scared to go home because they know about the pressure, the responsibility. It's easier for a motherfucker to wake up in jail or in prison, eating the food that they give you and just living off the land, and then you get taken care of. So it's like, unfortunately for him being 22 years old, I don't know what type of role models he had. His mother was gang banging. She's with the shit. She's holding up guns and everything else. He might have been doomed from the start, or like I said, if he wants to live that life, he had a head start. But this is the situation that got him in. So for y'all, the viewers, the younger ones, clearly, y'all pay attention to this. You could have a hit song, and before you know it, you're fighting for your life. And everybody that was there partying with you and spending money with you and popping bottles with you, they're not in the courtroom with you. They're not in them chains with you. They're not in the cell with you. But hey, it's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me.
I gotta back this up for a sec, cause this shit crazy. Like, he carjacked one person in order to get to the other spot where he carjacked somebody else. And then when he get there, he tell him, hey, cash out me your money. And he get them to cash out him some money from their cash out to his cash out. So you carjack 2 motherfuckers for a cash out. This is a crash out. There's drugs involved in this shit here. It gotta be. This sound like some drugs, bro. It definitely sound like some drugs involved in this motherfucker here. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Nobody should want to go to jail, right? Nobody should want to go to jail. But I'm gonna tell you something. If you gotta go to jail, right? You know, and when I mean gotta, sometimes you gotta take care of your family or somebody harmed you. If you gotta go to jail, do me a favor. This is the #1 rule. Make sure it's something that if you had to do over again, you feel like you would do it over again. Like you don't regret what you did. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, say somebody do something to your child or something like that, Lord forbid, knock on wood, and you go and you handle that. You the man of the house or the mother, and you protecting your child, you protecting your cub, and you handle your business. If you go and get a life sentence for that, you can lay on your bunk comfortably. You know, you will feel like I did what I supposed to have done. You know what I mean? Like as a man, as a parent, as a woman or whatever, protecting your family. But this type of shit right here, he gonna regret this, bro. Like you gonna get like you're gonna be like the laughing stock of jail. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too. You know they say don't wish jail on nobody. Listen, I used to say that shit too. They indoctrinated me into that shit too when I was in the streets. But that's not true all the time. Some motherfuckers deserve to be in jail. This boy looked like he deserved to be in jail because he worked hard to get in jail. He campaigned to get in jail. He had opportunities. What is that? What is that? 100, what is that? 10 million views? How many views? However, 100 million views. However many views he motherfucker had. You had an opportunity. Polo G bringing you out. You had an opportunity. You fucking crashed out, son. Like, you didn't have to throw it all away that day. It had, I think, drugs involved, or either he was on the short, but something going on with it. You know what I mean? But the whole shit that he did, and he did it by himself. Like, nobody even made him do it. He did it by himself. This was a solo crash out mission, which I'm glad. I'm glad nobody was dumb enough to follow this motherfucker to where he went to, and I'm glad that he didn't actually take nobody's life in the process. That would have been sad. The people that he carjacked or whatever, thank God they alive or whatever, because that is fucking crazy. Like, listen, I don't feel sorry for him. I fucking don't. You know what I mean? They say his mama was gang banging. If you watch 1090 Jake's video, she throwing up gang signs and shit. Do you see where this shit leads your fucking kids, bro? Listen, I'm not judging. I told you I don't judge. The point I'm trying to make is this. Listen, I tell my son this and my children this all the time. I want you to be better than me. I'm training you to be better than me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm training you for. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to go through the shit that I went through, and you can be a better person than I was. You know what I mean? But if you gang banging and shit like that and know the shit that comes with gang banging, why would you put that on your child? Bro, I almost died a bunch of times in the streets. Why would I want my child to be in the streets? Because I know that he may not be lucky like I was or blessed like I was. This is ignorance at its finest. And you see what happens when certain people who don't fucking got God, since God gave a billy goat, raise children. You see what happens. This boy probably didn't even have a chance due to the guidance that he had around him. That's fucking crazy. I don't feel sorry for him though. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucking crazy. It's sad though. Hey man. Hey man. Hasta la vista, baby. I'm glad he didn't hurt nobody in the process. You know what I mean? Let's move on. Where we gonna go next? Oh, I know we're gonna go to. We gonna go to Cameron and Mace beef with Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr. Gonna lighten the mood a little bit. Okay, what's going on? Oh, they just keep yo, man, come on, man. My bad. Somebody tried to call me, yo. So what we finna go to now? We go shout out to 1090 Jake too. Go subscribe to 1090 Jake channel, man. If you ain't already subscribed, most people already subscribed to 1090 Jake's channel. This is Look at Zay. This is Look at Zay, and Look it's Jay, and we gonna go over the Jay Prince Jr., Cameron and Mace beef. And when we done, I'm gonna talk about Cameron and Mace as well because I wanted to talk about Cameron and Mace any damn way because they got some shit going on over there on their platform.
Being flow weak isn't we understand what a nigga weak as hell, and he a street, call himself a street nigga. He can be a street nigga, but he's still weak as hell. We don't capitalize and try to glorify this shit. We gonna sit here and have conversations about it. Is that Chris?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is just another example of like when trying to be real goes wrong. When I tell you after watching this whole thing, I'm literally at loss for words. I get what he's saying, but I really don't at the same time. But yeah, I think social media might be the worst thing that ever happened to our generation.
Facts.
Man, what is good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is, bro. It's Lucas J here, y'all. Back with another video, man. And today, y'all, we got a crazy and wild video to talk about. Now, I know I ain't posted in 2 days. I've been lazy. I've been BSing. But we back on the grind now. Now, it seems like it's...
Who is the angel? Who is the angel? TN. I didn't time out nobody, so I don't know. I don't know. I didn't time out, so I don't know.
This classroom, y'all. We got Jay Prince Jr. on the roster. Yes, y'all. We got Junior on the roster. Jay Prince's son. And it seems like he responded to all the camera and the Mace situation. But social media look he found him because he going viral for literally like for the most odd reason, bro. Now we're gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna show y'all this clip, and I don't wanna make this video long at all. I just wanna give y'all some content now. But before we do real quick, bro, y'all know my routine, man. Just hit that like button, you feel me? And smash that bell so that you know you can be notified anytime I drop a video, and I can also keep y'all updated on this situation. And as I said, bro, we got Jay Prince Jr. on the roster. Yes, y'all, we all know Jay Prince, you know, the Houston mogul. You know, he's been trending all over social media after he went in the back and forth with Cameron and Mace. And Cameron and Mace still pretty much went back and forth with him. They had said some things on their It Is What It Is podcast, and it just been some back and forth. Now, if y'all kind of lost and don't know what's going on, man, Jay Prince, you know, the big OG from Houston that think he runs the whole world, had put up a post with Shakur Stevenson. And then pretty much, in long story short, said numbers don't lie. And it said, you know, we're going to let the haters talk while we run it up. He said, but for the ones that do got a problem with him, he taking all shots and bets, for me, and he tagged Cameron and Mace, right? Now, Cameron and Mace them went up on them, and they had some things to say on their podcast also.
When you're dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little, like the way you talking. I don't get what you mean. We're not your little. It's like for real. All that big homie stuff. That's for little. Have big homies. We're not little. So we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't, and for me, I never respect in the streets. That's why I always got the problems I got. Niggas would tell me, Mace, chill. No, chill for what? Who is this? That's how I feel listening to this, man. Like, I want to respect you, but I can't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if I got a Lord, like the dudes that raised me, if I was out of pocket, they would tell me I'm out of pocket. They wouldn't let me put them on a crash out mission. They'll say, yo, Mace, listen. Around here, we don't send. Nah, this is where the game got messed up when Young started sending old niggas out, and just because this little ignorant got a few dollars, he make all of you that's supposed to be real run after his mission. This is a problem, Jay Prince, and I'm gonna tell you like this: if you're 60 years old and you trying to be a street, you failed. You failed. I'm telling you this. And
I'm gonna say this, dog. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all ain't subscribed or watched Cameron and Mace's podcast, I keep getting confused with the name of the podcast, because if you look at the everything in the background, it says It Is What It Is. But if you look at when you subscribe to it, it says Come and Talk to Me podcast. So I don't know if it is what it is, or if it's Come and Talk to Me. But let me tell you something. Them dudes is two of the smoothest clapback brothers I ever seen on the internet. Listen, them dudes can read somebody and clap back like nobody I have ever seen. The only people that I think could run with them that I have seen on the internet recently, Aunt Glizzy maybe, and Charleston White. That's it. Charleston White and Ant Glizzy. Them the only two people that I seen on the internet that I think that can verbally go back and forth, and maybe DJ Academic. That's about it, bro. But other than that, Cameron and Mace, and I want to say this, I agree with this message. I co-sign with this message. They are 100% correct. They were just critiquing Shakur Stevenson's boxing, and Jay Prince came out the bushes talking crazy, and Shakur Stevenson did too. They have a boxing, a sports podcast. They talk sports. Their job is to critique sports. So what are you talking all this macho street shit for when we just doing the same thing that ESPN do and all of that right there? You trying to little boy them. You like Cam said, you trying to little nigga us. So I feel Cam, I felt offended as well, and Jay Prince wasn't even talking to me.
I stand. My name is Mace. I stand by this message.
Now, as you see, he went on to say, like, you know, we not your little nigga. You can't just talk to me any kind of way. And saying he don't respect that. And saying that he don't really, like, that don't scare him. And that's the thing about Jay Prince. They think that mob tie stuff run the world when that's only lit in Houston and other areas, bro. That don't register everywhere. Everybody not scared of that, bro. You can say that by every gang that's in a city, bro. Your gang don't scare nobody else on the other side of the world. Nobody big in the program. You all bleed blood just like we do. Now, Jay, y'all know, the guy that think he's so gangster when literally he was born into wealth, bro, went on and put up a video today and he finally responded, and this is what he said.
You need to be fucking me up, right?
This Jay Prince Jr., y'all.
Try to glorify bull. Like, you just try to glorify soft. Try to glorify this that ain't that's flawed. You know when it's flawed when we deal with them in the streets. We know when they're flawed. Like, we understand that they flawed. We don't capitalize off their flawedness though, because we'll capitalize off real shit. We ain't gonna capitalize off no nigga being flawed. We understand what a nigga weak is. And he a street, call himself a street nigga. He can be a street nigga, but he's still weak as hell. We don't capitalize and try to glorify this. We gonna sit here and have conversations about is it strong as us. We don't have conversations about is it weak as hell.
Yeah, I'm just lost as y'all. This guy, like, I literally don't know what he's talking about. But, like, bro, I be so lost with this dude, bro. And it's so irritating because, bro, in the comment section, you see everybody from Houston saying they went to private school with this dude. Like, I don't be understanding this man. Like, is he a good boy? Is he from the street? Like, is he done? Like, I don't be knowing what's on. I always hear him talk about street stuff, but I'm thinking about, like, your dad, Jay Prince. Like, you ain't have to do nothing. And if you did, like, what? Like, I don't be understanding this man. Be honest with you, bro. Mace done went wrong. To be honest with you, boxing is just, people having opinions in boxing is just like a butthole, bro. Everybody got one, you feel me? Like, it is what it is, bro. Like, I don't get why it's such a bigger deal when people, like, say stuff about Shakur. At the end of the day, if you know who he is, people that like boxing, understand boxing, know he's a great fighter. He is born. It is what it is, bro. Like, all this trying to, like, tough talk everybody and think y'all run the world. Y'all don't run the world, bro. Y'all run Houston, probably. I don't even know that, but I ain't gonna test y'all things. End of the day, bro, these people be throwing me off, bro. But this guy right here, like, oh my gosh, he think he's El Chapo, bro, and he like, oh my goodness, I hate for him to run into the right person, cause somebody gonna turn this electricity off. He be throwing me off. Like, I don't get the whole tough act. Like, bro, chill out, bro. I don't know. That video literally had me lost. I don't even know what I just listened to. Yeah. But I don't want to make this video long. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this.
Listen, man. What we have here is a lame nigga who got money, who don't know he a lame nigga, and he is walking around portraying like he not a lame nigga, but you a lame nigga. You the same nigga with our word allegations and shit, right? It's you, huh, bro? Like, you see what I'm saying? You the same dude that get on blow and take pussy, right? Like, this is what kills me. Like, money don't make you real. Nigga, you could be broke, nigga, and be realer than a nigga with $1 billion or $1 million. It ain't about that. It ain't about that. You got a false sense of bravado because you got a bag. But take that shit from you and throw you in the jungle. Like that, like on 300 when they did them kids. Take that shit from you and throw you in the jungle and without no protection. And let's see, do you come out with some motherfucking alligator slippers with a mink motherfucking coat, nigga? Like they did them kids on 300. Nigga, we ain't got nothing but that spear and you gotta try to kill that goddamn werewolf, bitch. That's what we've been through. That's what we've been through. You feel me? Well, we didn't know if we was going to live or die. The only reason why we're here is through the grace of God, bitch. You feel me? Like, that's the difference. That's why people like me and other people, other street people be looking at you sideways because you be talking to us like we or down on niggas like us, like we like what we've been through, like what you got or been through, which ain't shit, is more than what we went through. Know what I'm talking about? Like, and that's your daddy fault, to be real with you, because he gave you all the shit instead of motherfucking seeing if you was worthy of that. Nigga, you should be somewhere trying. You, and another thing, you came up rich, and you trying to be a street nigga? You went to private school. I know something about you. You went to Cranbrook, and that's a private school. Nigga, I ain't never go to private school. Nigga, I had free lunch, nigga. Nigga, the fuck you mean, nigga? Nigga, sometime if I ain't go to school, nigga, I wouldn't even eat, nigga. You didn't go through that. You wasn't never hungry. It's a difference. I wish I had the life that you had. You sitting here wanting to be from the streets. Your ideology all fucked up, J. Prince Jr., and your daddy should have told you that. Nigga, you could be a real nigga and be not from the hood. Niggas like you feel like something missing in your life if you not from the hood. You feel like you not whole. You feel like you not a man. Or if you don't walk around and portray like you from the hood. Nigga, you really want to be us. That's sad. That's sad than a bitch. Because you got the life that you was blessed with the life that you should want to be happy that you have. But you're not happy with that. You want to walk around and you want your chains and shit on it. You want to portray like you a street dude and you want to portray like you a mob boss and all of this bullshit when you should be butting that bitch up and be an executive, nigga. That's what you should be. You thinking backwards, son. You thinking backwards. You're backwards. If you was my son and I was your daddy and I was Jay Prince and you would have came, because sometimes these kids do this shit on their own, right? Ain't no motherfucker, I would have had you broke as fuck. Like, I would have broke you. I would have made sure that ideology that you got, nigga, we ain't doing, nigga, it ain't gonna be nothing. You ain't finna get none of this money if you coming in my motherfucking house trying to pretend you a gangster, a real nigga. No, nigga, you better go to this motherfucking college, button this shit up, and get us in some of them motherfucking rooms that them Jewish people in, nigga. I did that already. I've been through the streets. I sold the bricks. I shot at motherfuckers and did all this type of shit. For you don't have to do that. But Jay Prince, what are you doing? What are you teaching? What are you letting him do, allowing him to do? You want him to be a real nigga, huh? A street nigga, huh? Alright. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. We're going to go to Cam and Mace. We're going to switch to Cam and Mace, y'all. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I've been watching Cam and Mace for probably about a good week now, strong. Yeah. Let me tell you something. they have a great motherfucking podcast. If you like sports, and it's like sports, but it's like sports, but it's also like, they got their little humor in there too. They got a moderator called Stat Baby, a beautiful black girl, and she know her stuff. She pull up the stats. She like a moderator between Cam and Mace. And today they had a fill-in moderator, which was a Caucasian lady. I forgot what her name is, but she did a great job as well. Older lady, but she did a great job. I don't know what Stat Baby was at, but she did a great job. But let me tell you what I see Cam and Mace doing on their podcast that's amazing. They are going and getting um, athletes, famous athletes, and they're giving them jobs. If you guys don't remember, Cam and Mace gave O.J. Simpson. Before O.J. Simpson passed, he was a regular on Cam and Mace's podcast. I was watching today. They got Maurice Clarett. Maurice Clarett, the Ohio State Buckeye running back. You know what I mean? They got that was the best. You know what I mean? Like real shit. He was the shit at his time. You know what I'm saying? I also see that they reaching out to other former um, professional basketball players. Also, they're reaching out to other sports analysts who may not be employed. Former ESPN analysts, former Fox analysts. Like they actually are in bringing in experts. You know what I mean? Former star players, like star players. They bringing them in. Stephen A. Smith been on the platform as well. So it's legitimizing their platform, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something. What's happening? I'm gonna tell you because I don't want y'all to feel like I'm ahead of the game, but I'm telling you, this shit finna be big. What they got going on. I'm telling you this shit, real shit now. Because what's happening is people are the sports players. They watching Cam and Mace. Also, they watching ESPN. They ain't even watching Skip Bayless no more. You see, Skip Bayless ass done got fired. Cam and Mace them is out doing Skip Bayless them shit on Fox 1. They watching they watching First Take, ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp. They watching Speak with Emmanuel Acho, and they watching First Things First with Nick Wright, and they watching motherfucking Cam and Mace. Cam and Mace is becoming the top 5 platform in sports media. Real shit now. You watch. They only got like 600,000-700,000 subscribers. In the next 2 months, they're gonna be over 1 million subscribers. Easy. They know how to speak. They dress professionally. You know what I mean? They know they both former athletes. Cam and Mace both former athletes. They both played basketball. They know Sham God. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Y'all remember Sham God who had all the crazy moves, who worked for the Dallas Mavericks now? You know what I mean? They played ball. You know what I mean? They know they shit. They know a lot of these athletes. They bringing a lot of the athletes on the platform. A lot of the athletes on the are coming on the platform because of Cam and Mace. I'm telling y'all this shit. It's very entertaining. I'm telling you. I just got on about a week ago, and they've been doing this about a year. I'm telling you something. And I'm just piggybacking on Cam and Mace what they're building because I want to salute them for what they're building because of this situation as well. That's kind of why I want to piggyback on it because I do have this wrote down as a topic to talk about. I want to talk about Cam and Mace's platform. We can knock that off right now. But it's a great platform. I think it's called It Is What It Is or Come Talk to Me. I don't know when you wherever the little icon at down the bottom says come and talk to me. But when I look at all the signs on the back of them when they doing their podcast, it says it is what it is. Regardless of what, look it up, subscribe to it, tell me how you like it. Football season finna start, and it's very interesting. I'm telling you, you can turn that motherfucker on, and most of their segments about an hour. Oh, shout out to Gilbert Arenas too. Gil's Arena, which is a basketball podcast hosted by Gilbert Arenas, Kenyon Martin, Brandon Jennings, and what's my boy name? Rashad McCants. That's another good one too. You know what I mean? But I'm just telling you, I'm just telling you now, I'm just putting a little bug in your ear. They on their way. Cam and Mace, they done found something. Real shit. They don't put the recipe on it. They know how to speak very eloquently. When they clap back, they clap back. I honestly, I'll be honest with you. They say what people supposed to, what people want to say about these sports um, things. Like if you watch ESPN right now, you got Bronny James, and a lot of people are kind of like not afraid to stay afraid to say talk about Bronny James because of LeBron, not motherfucking Cam and Mace. Cam and Mace telling it like it is. You know what I mean? So and they funny too. Cam and Mace funny as fuck. So I'm just telling you, go check them out, man. Salute to them boys, man. I mean, I just wanted to put that in there because they had the J Prince beef. All right, let's keep moving. All right, so we got that one off the board. We gonna go to Trump, dog. We gonna go to Trump, dog. We gonna go to Trump. You know I like to talk about. I like to talk about Trump. You know I like to talk about Trump, man. I like to talk about Trump, man. We gotta talk about. We gotta talk about Trump. We gotta talk about the next president of the United States, man. You know Trump gonna beat everybody, man. Listen, man. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I've been doing a little, I've been checking out what's going on with Trump, bro. A lot of people feeling like Trump got backdoored, bro. A lot of people got feeling like Trump got backdoored, bro. We gonna listen to a little bit of these clips, man, to see what people saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, I believe Trump got backdoored, bro. Who could want Trump out of here, bro? For real, bro. He got backdoored. He got backdoored, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, like, we talked about some conspiracy theories. This one here he got backdoored.
We do have new details on what the 20-year-old shooter did before he tried to assassinate former President Donald Trump at a campaign rally on Saturday. CBS's Meg Oliver has the very latest on the investigation from Butler.
I'll be writing them bitches. I'll be writing them bitches.
After their most high-profile security breach in decades, the Secret Service, along with the FBI, briefed lawmakers Wednesday on 20-year-old shooter Thomas Matthew Crooks. A source directly familiar with the briefing tells CBS News that Crooks used his phone to search for images of former President Trump and President Biden online. Crooks also searched the names of FBI Director Christopher Wray and Attorney General Merrick Garland and looked up symptoms of depressive disorder. He visited the site of the attack at least once before the rally. Investigators have yet to discover a motive. The Butler County District Attorney says local police informed the Secret Service before the event that they didn't have the manpower to station a patrol car outside the building where Crooks ended up taking his position.
Hold on, so they said they didn't have the manpower to station a patrol car outside the building where Crooks, whatever his name was, got up on the thing and was shooting. Bullshit! This the former president of the United States. You got Secret Service members and you got the actual law enforcement from that area. Nigga, it was police inside the building that the shooter was perched upon. The police had started using that building as a station. So it was fucking police inside the building. Bro, listen, let me tell you something. You ain't gonna piss on us over here and make us think it's raining. No, bro. Fuck no. Listen, bro. If you look at the whole situation, it looked like a setup, bro. It looked like a setup. It looked just like a setup. That guy was able to crawl on top of that roof. The people telling them, look, we got the fucking footage of the guy crawling on the roof. The fucking rally participants, they sitting there telling the authorities that, look, it's a guy up there, it's a guy, but you can see him. You go Google it. You can see him. The guy fucking up there on the roof. 2 or 3 minutes went by without nobody doing shit. They say police climbed up on the roof and the guy turned around. I guess he must have waved the gun at him and the police fell down off the goddamn roof. Get the fuck out of here. Bro, listen. Police were in the building. The building, the warehouse that he climbed up on, the police was in it at the time of the shooting. That's the only building in that area where somebody could have sniped the president. And you motherfuckers wasn't on top of it, but you on top of all these other goddamn buildings. Why you wasn't on top of that one? Bro, somebody backdoored Trump, dog.
An An analysis by CBS News confirmed has found the Secret Service counter-sniper team closest to the shooter likely would have had their line of sight to the building obscured by trees, making it difficult for them to see Crooks clearly.
What was he counter-snipering then? Listen, I don't watch Mark Wahlberg and Shooter, my nigga. I watch Mark Wahlberg and Shooter. I watched him. What you're supposed to do is, if you're doing the counter-sniper shit, you're supposed to look and see the areas where a sniper would most likely perch, where he most likely would set up his shit. And then either you be there or you either have it to where you can, that's where you got them looking at. But the spot where the sniper most likely would be is obstructed by a tree, and you didn't think to get on top of that building so at least you can be there so the sniper won't be there? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Who y'all think y'all fooling? Who y'all think y'all fooling? We ain't had a presidential attempt assassination since Ronald motherfucking Reagan in the 80s. It just came out that people want Joe Biden, sleepy Joe Biden, grabbing fake motherfucking butterflies and shit, don't know who he is, talking about puppies, puppies, puppies. Know what I mean? That motherfucker right there, they trying to get him to drop out of the race. And just so happened this week, y'all try to kill Donald Trump. The guy that attempted assassination, they say he got no social media history or presence. 20 years old. You think a motherfucker 20 years old ain't never been on social media or nothing? Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all wipe that man's shit clean. You know what I mean? Y'all wiped all that shit clean. Then y'all made it to where he donated $15 to the Democrats, but he a Republican. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all went in the computer and motherfucking did some Secret Service shit and set that motherfucking man history up to look like this here, bro. Man, y'all, nigga, that's what I'm saying. Listen, bro. Somebody gassed this man up. Somebody gassed this dude up. You know what I'm saying? And put an amp in his back, wound him up, and sent him up there. They already knew they was gonna kill him. They knew they was gonna kill him. Yeah, I'm with the conspiracy shit today. Yeah, fuck it. Cause this shit on me. Listen, bro. We ain't stupid. We not stupid. Like all this shit was fake. Nah, I don't believe that shit. Motherfuckers died. It was a dude that died, got shot right in the fucking head. This shit was real. But I do believe it was allowed to happen. I do believe people wanted Trump dead, and I do believe they allowed Joe Dirt, goddamn Sweet Home Alabama, to get his ass on top of that motherfucking roof and motherfucking shoot at Trump. And just so happened that Trump was pointing that goddamn way towards the shooter, and the bullet went past his motherfucking head. That's it. Goddamn Joe Dirt seen by 4 motherfuckers instead of 1. And that's what happened, dog. That's what motherfucking happened. Trump got blessed, bro. Know what I mean? Hey, hate it or love it, God didn't want, it wasn't his time to die. But if he would have been looking straight, looking at the crowd, giving his speech, that motherfucking Sweet Home Alabama would have knocked his motherfucking back his noodle off. Goddamn Joe Dirt, run, boy, you crying, boy, would have knocked motherfucking Donald Trump motherfucking noodle loose. Know what I mean? Donald Trump just so happened to be looking that way. And if I had to guess, I would think that goddamn police that climbed up on that goddamn roof, I would think that police kind of rushed everything. It made Joe Dirt rush. And I think that's kind of what happened. But if you look at how far away he was and how close he came to shooting Donald Trump actually like in his head, even though the ear is the part of the head, like, bro, like, Donald Trump, like, blessed, bro. He like, bro, God was with him that day, bro. Like, real shit, probably like a 1 in a million motherfucking chance that he shouldn't have been, like, shot in his fucking head, bro. That thing was, like, probably as close as it could be to his fucking head without hitting his fucking head, bro. Like, it's set up. They backdoored him. Let's just be real. They be real.
Team farther away fired the single shot that killed him. Minutes after the shooting,
so one shot, hold on. So the sniper that was away shot, hold on. I need to know where this motherfucking sniper was at, because y'all said, I I got to see.
It's after the shooting. Cell phone video caught the former president arriving at
I got to see.
killed him. Minutes
I got
after
to
the
see. Hold on,
shooting,
y'all.
cell obscured by trees, making it difficult for them to see Crooks clearly. The team farther away fired the single shot that killed him.
Hold on, y'all can't motherfucking fool me. So check this out. The devil's in the details. They saying that the sniper that was closest to him couldn't see him due to a tree. But a sniper that was farther away from him killed him with one shot, right? Which means that sniper could see him. One shot, bam. They went the bullshit. Trump, you was backdoored, bro. You got ops, Trump. You need to go and make you a diss song to put Young and Ace as featuring Young and Ace, nigga. And y'all need the motherfucking. I told you niggas stab hard around this bitch. Stab hard around this bitch. Whoa, yeah, that's what y'all need to do. I told you niggas y'all don't want no war with this shit. Yeah, that's what you need to do, Trump. Cause these niggas trying to get you, bro. These niggas trying to get you, Trump, bro. I told you niggas come to stab hard around this bitch. You need to get the, you know what I'm talking about? Get the Joe Biden, you know what I'm talking about? Just put it on your head like this here, Trump. Julio, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all need, you and Young and Ace need to do a video, Trump. I'm telling you him. I'm telling niggas trying to come for your head, Trump.
After the shooting, cell phone video caught the former president arriving at Butler Memorial Hospital. U.S. Secret Service agents are seen with guns drawn around his SUV before rushing Trump into the ER.
The two other victims who were injured have been upgraded from critical to serious condition. A private funeral is planned for the retired firefighter or comparator who was killed. As of this
Yeah, that's another thing, man. Why we keep talking about, we glossing over that somebody lost their life, man. Let me tell you something, man. My condolences goes out to that the retired firefighter, the man that lost his life out there, because I feel like, you know, his life was something too. He actually lost his life. Fuck the sniper. Fuck that motherfucker. Know what I mean? But and Donald Trump, you know, lived or whatever. But that guy that lost his life out there, I don't want us to gloss over, you know, the fact that he lost his life out there. So rest in heaven to that guy. My condolences, our condolences go out to his family. You know what I'm saying? I would like to know his name so I can speak his name so we could, you know what I mean? Make sure that people know who he was, not just like he was just somebody, just like any damn body, and like his life was meaningless. No, his life wasn't fucking meaningless. He just went to a rally and he was fucking killed by a fucking like a fucking psycho. You know what I'm saying? So, man, look, man, my condolences go out to the family, man.
Former President Trump will not attend the funeral.
And I'm gonna say this too, man. My daddy served in the motherfucking military. My daddy served this country, so I do have a special spot for veterans. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I mean? People that had enough courage to go over there and fight and was in actual combat. You know what I mean? And put their lives on the line for whatever they put them on the line for, that this country had them go wherever and do for. You know what I mean? So, you know, still brave to me.
Reasons. Meg Oliver, CBS News, Butler, Pennsylvania.
And Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry has ordered flags to fly at half-staff today for the firefighter who was
Straight
killed in
up.
the shooting.
Straight up.
And with the Secret Service under pressure to explain the security failure, a group of Republican U.S. senators actually confronted the agency's director, Kimberly Cheadle, at the GOP convention last night demanding answers. She will testify at a House committee meeting on Monday.
Yeah, we need answers. I told you, all you bitches need to be fired. Every motherfucking Secret Service member that was on duty that day need to be in the soup line. All you bitches, listen, I don't care. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear I was in the bathroom. I don't want to hear that wasn't my job. That wasn't my position. He told me he had it. Fuck that. I don't care. All of you motherfuckers need to be in Guantanamo Bay. You know what I'm talking about? All the motherfucking Taliban members y'all got over there, they need to have y'all ass right in there too. If I was Trump, I'd be waterboarding you bitches. I'd be pouring water on you motherfuckers, trying to get you bitches to tell me who the fuck sent you. Who sent you? Who sent you? Hell yeah. Fuck that. Nigga, if I'm Trump, I'm coming in that bitch with a shoe scrunch. The lady that couldn't put her motherfucking gun in a holster, I'm coming right behind her and telling her, so it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna choke that bitch out, bitch, with the patch on my ear. I'm trying to kill that bitch enough. All I know is I see my life flash before my eyes, and you motherfuckers ain't know what to do when y'all let Joe Dirt get up there and motherfucking kill me, try to kill me. You got me fucked up. But let's talk about Sleepy Joe motherfucking Biden. It's growing motherfucking rumblings that Sleepy Joe Biden is finna bow out of this race. You know what I mean? It's saying that his team, his family, and the Democratic Party are pressuring Sleepy Joe Biden to bow out of this race. And to be honest with you, I think he should. Like, let's be real, Joe. Like, bro, you don't even know where you at, Joe. Joe, if we asked you what your name is, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to tell us your name. You know what I mean? Like, we can't have you running the free world, Joe. We can't have you running the United States, Joe. We can't have your hand on the button, Joe. We can't have your hand on the trigger, Joe. I'm sorry, Joe. You're a little too old, bro. You're a little too old. So just go on and retire. You know what I mean? We can make up some shit. We can say you caught COVID. You got COVID. So we can say through the complications of COVID, Joe is done took a little bit out of. You're letting your son smoke crack in the White House, Joe. Hunter Biden is running around the White House with a stem, with a fucking crack stem. They fucking found crack in the White House, Joe. Fucking around with your crackhead ass son. Your son gonna have every maid and butler in the fucking White House snorting powder and frying crack on stems if we continue to let you run the country, Joe. We can't do it. You get on stage and you go to grabbing for imaginary butterflies and shit. No, Joe, it's over with. I'm sorry, Joe. You had 4 years. The little alien that's inside your brain that's controlling you, it's over for them. It's over. It's over for the little Zananians. Whoever inside you, Joe, that's been controlling you like a mummy, it's over for the motherfuckers, Joe. It's over. It's over. The jig is up. We know you bitches done burrowed inside of Joe Biden's head, and you motherfuckers been controlling Joe. So in order for us to get this shit out of here, we finna lock you bitches in a goddamn crazy house, and we gonna wait for you bitches to get a ladder and climb out of Joe ear in the middle of the night. It's time to go. It's time to abandon ship. But regardless of what, Joe, it's time for you to go, man. We can make up some shit. You can say you trip and fell, whatever, hit your head, whatever. We can make it to where, it's kind of like respectable, But your ass is out of here, player. You know what I mean? It's time for you to go. And I don't feel bad about it. That shit D.L. Hughley and all of them talk about, they can kiss my ass. It's time for you to go. You can't do the job, big dog. So it's time for you to go. I'll take Trump any day over somebody who don't know where the fuck they at. You know what I mean? So we gotta see who the next candidate gonna be. But I'm just warming y'all up for it. I'm hearing that they trying to come up with an exit strategy for Joe Biden. And let's be real. Yeah, you want out now, Joe Biden, after that motherfucking failed motherfucking assassination attempt done got foiled. You know this shit finna lead back to you, Sleepy Joe. You been around here playing like you motherfucking Vincent Chin Baganti, the retarded mafia boss, bitch. But you really might be Kaiser Sose. You really might be pretending like you motherfucking crazy, but you ain't crazy. You want to motherfucking try to kill Donald Trump. It might be you, bitch. That might be why you trying to get a motherfucking escape route, because a motherfucker done found out that this motherfucking shit was orchestrated. That might be what it be, y'all. That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. Please donate to the channel. The Cash App is in the chat, pinned in the chat. That's what it is, y'all. Joe Biden, if motherfucking Joe Dirt would have been successful up there on that roof with that assassination attempt, you would have seen Joe Biden come alive. Talking like the smart gremlin on the Gremlins 2, the new batch, the brain gremlin. Why, y'all never, hello my baby, hello my honey. Talking like he motherfucker speaks the Queen English. That's what Joe would have ended up talking like. He would have came up out that motherfucking trance. But now since motherfucking Joe Dirt, the motherfucking got caught or killed, trying to kill Donald Trump, now Biden wanna find an exit strategy out of the race. He crazy. He more crazy now. He got COVID. He crazy now. Yeah, bitch, because you know this shit might track back to you, motherfucker. That's what's going on, y'all. Y'all lay around for Marita watching you, Joe. You think you slick, motherfucker. But I got my eye on you, Joe. I got my motherfucking eye on you, Joe. Let's move on. Let's move on. All right, what we got next? What we got next? Oh, we got Rollo. We got Rollo. We're going to do a little Rollo. Da, 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 da. What we was? I know we started. We started like 47. We started like 47. Hit that like button, guys. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, you trying to play crazy, SLK, like a bitch crazy. We ain't motherfucking crazy. We ain't motherfucking crazy.
This dude, you smell me? Just cause he said that, whatever down, that don't deter me from fucking with Lucy mama and Lucy and shit like that. So yeah, I do right by my people. So we will always have common folk. You smell me? But you know, whenever he read, I'm not in denial. Like, let's talk. Like, whenever I ain't got no pride issue. You know, some of these niggas they get some money and they just think they too good. But I'm not that nigga. You smell me? You right now you can pull up. Right now, nigga, you come give me a one. I'm ready. You smell me? Like, I don't be with all that old bitch ass shit. And then I won't tell you like I get no gun because I ain't scared to lose. We can fight it out or whatever. Even if we do some lame shit now, we fight over here and shit. You smell me? So
Yeah,
like,
Chin Vagante. Vincent
brother.
Chin Gigante.
Supposed to be my brother.
He tried to play like you were crazy. That shit worked for a while. That's what Joe Biden doing.
That shit a one. You know what I'm saying? But niggas quit go get a gun when they get their ass beat.
So Boosie, you hear Rollo? Rollo said you got a problem. You can come shoot him a one. Y'all think Boosie gonna fight Rollo? Y'all think Boosie give Rollo a one-on-one? I don't know. Y'all know Boosie got that diabetes. He fuck around and get a cut. He might bleed to death out of that bitch.
The dog situation.
Right.
When you heard that news.
I don't allow my goddamn mind. I love my cell phone like that. See, dog, whenever I had phones and shit in the joint, man, dog would sit on the phone 3-4 hours. Smell me? Just talking, just vibing. You know what I'm saying? This one of the niggas that when Queen sent him over songs for me, he jumped right on it. Whenever any one of my people be around him and say a free ride little thing, he do it. Whenever my family needed some money, he send it. You smell me? So like, with dog, you know, I gotta choose that side. Why? That man in the ground. He got kids out this motherfucker that growing up without a dad. How the fuck I look? I ain't got no beef with your guy or nobody else with him. Or whatever. I ain't saying he did it. I ain't saying
What's
that
up, Shmee?
did whatever they did. But for
Hey, y'all show my boy Tory Gunn some love in the chat, man. Y'all show Tory Gunn some love in the chat, man.
me to be fucking with a nigga that this man was hating, you know.
Hey, Rollo said some
Right
real.
over here and shit.
Rollo saying some real shit about his relationship with Young Dolph and why he don't fuck with Yo Gotti. Listen.
So like, it's just like that with me. If you my brother, or supposed to be my brother, you love me, or you some kind of real nigga, then you know we can have a conversation that we don't like the results of. Let's shoot it. Let's shoot it one. You know what I'm saying? But niggas quit go get a gun when they get their ass beat.
So, the dog situation.
Right.
When you heard that news.
I don't allow my goddamn mind. I love my cell phone like that. See, dog, whenever I had phones and shit in the joint, man, dog would sit on the phone 3-4 hours. Smell me? Just talking, just vibing. You know what I'm saying? This one of the niggas that when Queen sent him over songs for me, he jumped right on it. Whenever any one of my people be around him and say a free ride little thing, he do it. Whenever my family needed some money, he send it. You smell me? So like, with dog, you know, I gotta choose that side. Why? That man in the ground. He got kids out this motherfucker that growing up without a dad. How the fuck I look? I ain't got no beef with your guy or nobody else with him. Or whatever. I ain't saying he did it. I ain't saying that.
Yeah.
Whoever did whatever they did. But for me to be fucking with a nigga that this man was hating, you know, your guy was my favorite rapper all my life. But this man been fucking with me and my family and helping
and looking out for my neighborhood. He the reason why he contributed to all we have today. For me to goddamn be fucking with some people and that man dead that he disliked it, and his wife, his girl out here raising them motherfucker by herself, I ain't doing that. I ain't saying I'm finna go over here and step on home and do none of that shit. I'm just saying it ain't the right thing to do. If your man's in the ground that you was fucking with and he didn't fuck with these people, I'm not finna do it. I ain't saying, hey, everybody, let's go. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying I'ma move right. If Goldmouth died today and he was beefing with a nigga, I'm not finna go. If Goldmouth died today and Jesus wanna come embrace me, I'm not doing that. Alright, Jesus, assalamu alaikum. But I'm not finna go hug this man and embrace this man. I don't want no smoke. Do your thing. You know what I mean? But whoever it is, that's just me. Because I don't want nobody to do that to me. I don't want nobody to do that to me.
Exactly.
It's a lot to unpack here. So what Rollo is saying is, I hope y'all caught that. Rollo is saying that his relationship with Young Dolph was so close to where even though Young Dolph is dead, he is not fucking with Yo Gotti. He's saying he ain't saying that Yo Gotti had nothing to do with it. He's saying just because Young Dolph didn't like Yo Gotti, so he say he not fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? And he also said he riding that hard for Dolph is because Dolph gave him free verses. He said right after Dolph got shot, Dolph pulled up, nigga. Dolph pulled up, didn't charge him shit for no verses, didn't ask him for no clothes and nothing. Dolph got his own cars, his own clothes, everything. Did the video, did the songs. He say also, if you read between the lines, Dolph helped him with the weed as well. He said Dolph contributed to everything we got here. So we all know Dolph had them pounds. We all know Dolph was the plug, at least on, with that too. Rollo is telling you in a roundabout way, Dolph helped him with all of that. Who knows if Dolph connected him with the plug or whatever what he's saying. But that's what he's saying. Like let me tell you something. That's why I always had a soft spot for Rollo, pause, because he reminded me of a nigga that we had from our hood, my homeboy C Murder. Rollo reminded me of C Murder. C Murder had a heart like Rollo. He did things like Rollo. He was able to get money at an astronomical level, but he came back and he shared it with the hood. He shared it with the least of us. He never looked down on anybody. He never flexed on anybody. It was almost like he just went and got the money. And he risked his life to get the money. But it's almost like he went and got it just to give it to the hood. And the hood loved him for it. You don't see that a lot nowadays. So when I saw Rollo doing that, it reminded me of somebody that I knew that in the streets and somebody that had a big effect on my life. And I cheer for Rollo. You know what I'm saying? And when you see what Rollo's talking about, the loyalty that he have to his friends, let's not forget, Rollo bought the whole fucking apartment complex and let his people live in that motherfucker for free. A lot of them people that have no cars, Rollo had bought cars where they all could drive and shit like that. You don't see that a lot nowadays. You see a lot of people getting money and keeping it to themselves. Hit that like button, please hit that like button, please hit that like button. So I respect Rollo for his heart. I really do. I really do. And and if you pay attention to what people tell you about Dolph, that's the same heart that Dolph had. You know what I'm saying? You can tell when it's genuine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying Yo God ain't never gave back. I'm sure he has. But let me tell you something. I've known people who from Memphis years ago, way before this shit really blew up this bad, and they all had the same impression of Dolph. And they had the same impression of Gotti. They all said Gotti was a B-I-T-C-H, and they all said Dolph was a real nigga. And that's different people. And that, you know what I mean? And that's something that you can't fake. You know what I mean? That's just who you is. It's the way you made up. It's the way you move. It's the way you do things. So Yo Gotti can give out turkeys on Thanksgiving, but that don't take away from the other 364 days people seeing you acting like a B-I-T-C-H. That's your reputation. And that's something that's important to me. That's why I roll like I roll. That's why I treat people like I treat people. That's why I talk to people like I talk to people. That's why I try my best to walk the walk. You know, ain't nobody perfect, but I try to walk the walk and talk the talk. Because when I'm gone, I want you guys to have good memories of me. I want you guys to remember me for the good that I did. I don't want to be laying up in the casket, knock on wood, and nobody got nothing good to say about me. I want every motherfucking eye in that church wet. I want them all wet. I want everybody crying for me. Know what I'm saying? Cause somebody like me no longer here, a good person. Real shit.
Yeah, the dog shit messed up. It shit fucked the rap game up for a long time.
I mean,
But I ain't going nowhere no time soon, y'all.
Being around a person.
Yeah.
Man, that brother was a good dude, man. That brother ain't never tried me for a feature. That brother ain't never tried me. He ain't even say, Rollo, just about my clothes to pull up at the video shoot. This nigga pull up after he got shot with the swing on, nigga, and come shoot the video. Yeah, he violated the motherfucking walk. Hell nah, boy, I don't even want to cross here now.
Yeah.
I love that boy. I love him. Yo, I'm forever with him. Understand on that? Hell nah, I ain't going.
So you got that phone call that day, like, how'd you react?
I can respect
Is
that.
it like in shock or?
I had got caught on my phone that day. I got caught on my phone. And the judge said if he ever catch me with another phone, he was gonna smoke my boots. I was gonna get a lot of time. So I actually got charged with a phone. So
How you kept getting caught with a phone though?
I think that
Like they just do random searches or some shit?
they do that, but you know, I
Shout out
never
to Hood
was
TV.
to be a name there, but them motherfuckers just know I got a little money. They know I got a little money. They know I need, and I talk on the wall phone all day, so they know it's a mother phone. This motherfucker. So like, I think it was just identifying the character.
Mm-hmm.
Smell me? Then you know I'm in that motherfucker to the point where you see authority. They on some shit like, okay, this nigga got all these millions of dollars. We're gonna make sure he knows that he not in power at my facility. So I'm quick to yes sir, no ma'am. How you doing today, sir? I'm very, polite when it comes to authorities.
Yeah, me too. I ain't gonna lie, that's how I be in there too.
So they took your phone that day? Go ahead.
When they took my phone, I asked them if they took the phone. I seen where they took the phone to. When they took the phone to there, I went over there and I got it. I stole the phone back. So when I stole the phone back, I gave it to a white boy. I gave it to the white boy, and I was like, hold the phone, because they might find out I got this motherfucker. It's hard to get phones in bed. So the white boy got down, wallahi, this motherfucker walked out the door and get a police phone. And say they belong to
Yeah, I appreciate you, chick. I appreciate you,
So
SLK.
they dog dead, I died, me and him, I had a fucked up day.
Hey, look, another thing. My boy Tory Guns, the stories I be telling you, y'all, he was right there for a bunch of them, so he could co-sign everything I'm saying. All the stories I'm telling you, he know every one of them motherfuckers. Or he was right there when it went down. You know what I mean? Me and Tory Guns been out the door hustling since like 15 years old. Real shit. Like me and him, like 15, real shit. We from the same spot. We from the same hood. We rep the same, section. Real shit. 15, sleeping in cars, sleeping in hotels, serving, going to jail. We was in jail we've been in jail together a couple times. Same room, everything. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's my dog.
Then I found out that happened. I ain't even know on my phone. I'm on lockdown for the phone or whatnot. A nigga come to my door and say, your phone dog just died. I wanted to kill his ass. Y'all better get away with that dog, stupid ass. Don't tell nobody that.
Yeah.
What the hell wrong with you, boy?
He was the first person to tell you?
He was the first person to tell me. There's some good niggas in Alabama, man. Shout out to Clay County, Alabama.
Yeah. And you was like, nah.
They say he got shot. So
Appreciate the Hood TV for the $2 super chat. $3 super chat. I'm sorry.
I was a $2, you smell me? I ain't found out that for going, because now they removed me from that facility because they feel like I got too much influence over the facility. Because just like then, you got the little white boy named Texas, you got this old dude named Burnt Dot. All these people signed the affidavit. That's my phone. That ain't Rollo's phone. Got several people sign the affidavit saying it ain't my phone. So right then, people was just advocating not to get me moved because you gotta think about it. Some of these dudes have no money on their book, no income coming. I'm in that bitch feeding the whole.
I'm talking about, I remember time they had nowhere to stay. My boy Tory Guns gave me a place to stay and all, bro. I'm telling you, bro, we got some stories, bro. Real shit, we got some stories. But what Rollo talking about is right here is he said that once he got caught with a phone, he said he was showing so much love to the people in the jail to where when he got caught with the phone, that people was coming up signing statements saying that that's not Rollo phone, that's my phone. I would have did the same motherfucking thing. You gotta think, Rollo got this bitch jumping. Rollo got all the weed. Rollo got all the hoes. Rollo got everything pumping and he looking out for everybody on the cell block. Oh no, you ain't going nowhere. Oh, if I gotta go through 2, 3 months in lockdown to make sure you don't leave the compound, I'm doing it. I would have signed that bitch in a minute. Yeah, that's my phone. No, that's not Rollo phone. We need you here. He said that's what they was doing for him.
I got the good spirits in there because we praying all 5 prayers every day. We got good structure in this bitch. So these people went up for allowing me
Appreciate
to
you,
live.
SLK.
Trying to protect me from that. But soon as, I would have said, hey, there was the white boy phone who agrees to this, oh, you're a snitch. It's just stupid shit like that. I paid 7 niggas to take phone charges and shit for me while I was down. And before I went to jail. You smell me? So it's just like that.
Yeah, man. Dolph was in the city that day, camouflage vet, and he was spotted at the cookie store in Memphis, man.
Yeah.
And shit was all over the internet that day. It was a real bad day. That was a real sad day.
I think that every day from that day was bad.
Yeah, like I said, it really hurt the you knew him personally, but that really hurt the rap game as a whole too.
I understand.
A lot like Nipsey, hustler, entrepreneur, independent, getting it from the mud. Yeah, man. Shit fucked up. So we all know Thug is currently fighting the case.
Love you too, Nate.
And you've been really vocal about, people not speaking up, saying free Lucci, not campaigning for Lucci. You've been really vocal about that. And a lot of people, in this rap game, there's not a lot of people who have a backbone. And you're one of the few that speak, how they feel. But you've really been consistently on some, free Lucci shit.
Right.
What's that connection with you and Lucci?
Man, Lucci was kind of like, he popped off a little bit before me in the rap game. And him and I came up with a couple records, like Every Day, that was our first song. And Young Scooter had called me and was like, well, they playing that Everyday song every day over here. So, that was one of my biggest songs that I had at that time outside of the song I got with Future, the Can't Lie Future. The Can't Lie feature that I had with Future. And him and I was, trying to strategize how to get in the rap game. And he just one of them brothers that we kind of was raised together in that game. You smell me? And him and I did a lot of shows together. Whatever he couldn't sell out, I was able to sell out, Brian, because it was places like, it was certain places in Alabama that I was hotter at. And the venue wasn't selling enough tickets, so they'll put me on there, and I'll bring a bigger crowd. It was Huntsville. That was Huntsville, Alabama.
He talking about his relationship with Wife and Lucci.
Sometimes he'll do it. Sometimes I'll pop up at his shit for free. He'll pop up at my shit for free. And him and I, we really had gathered our bond from one day he had fell off a four-wheeler in Pucker Bean Projects in Miami. And I stayed in the hospital with him all them days. Just stayed in there, just sitting there because nobody was down there with him. His mom and his family support him heavy. Don't take that from him. But they was way in Atlanta. I was stuck with Birdman real heavy at that time. So I was stuck with Birdman. I was at Birdman house because I was staying with Birdman like 6 months. So I leave from Star Island, Palms Island, because Ray Rock gonna say he ain't live on Star Island. Palms Island. So I left. So I used to leave from Palms Island to go over there to the hospital that Lucci was in. And we just talked about a lot of things. And, when a nigga down bad and fucked up, whether it's a house to the bed, whether it's a cell, if you together with that individual, it creates some shit that out of our control. Yeah. So we was able to start bonding. And then I know how I feel to be in there without a person saying free right now. You know what I mean? So I'm one of the ones that's gonna say free Lucci, and I'm gonna say free Thug.
You feel like the rap game's on some gay shit, picking sides, and Thug's the bigger artist, so a lot of people tend to choose sides for who can benefit them the most at the time.
Right. I mean, you just said it for yourself, you smell me, but You got certain people like Lil Baby. He got a bigger bond with Thug than he never really had a bond with Lucy. He never met Lucy. You know what I mean? So he organically supposed to pick Thug over Lucy. You know what I mean? And then you got niggas like me who who growing up beefing with Thug. So now that's my partner, and I still fuck with Luke. You know what I mean? And
Let's get this straight too. Rollo is not soft. Rollo used to shoot at Thug all the time. Like them niggas had a real deal beef going on. Like Rollo and Thug used to try to kill each other. Like real shit. Like it was up, up, up. The crazy part about it, which I wish that a lot of people could do nowadays, but I know a lot of people can't. They squash their beef. Rollo and Young Thug is friends after they used to try to kill each other for a long time. They friends now. Rollo and Thug hang out together. They are friends after trying to kill each other for years.
no, right now, when I was in prison, more money was involved. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it. Before I went to prison, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora was just really kicking up. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So niggas were making money off streams. We had the live mixtape, the my mixtape, the Dat Pip, the Spinnerellas. We had all that shit. So a lot of dudes didn't have the financial stability that they have today. And when you get financial stability at that time, you start, poke your chest out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And feel like you needless of anybody because, when we know that we need people, we humble ourselves down. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But when you feel like you don't need a motherfucker, it's fuck the world. And that can cause a lot of mischief.
And that's what's fucked up. You're supposed to stay humble when you're up. A lot of people gonna be humble when they down, cause you need another motherfucker. You can tell a lot by somebody, but when they get up, how they treat you. When they don't got no reason to treat you good. He said some real shit here.
In the land, that can cause a lot of problems. You know?
So what makes you so vocal about that? You feel like a lot more people in Atlanta should be vocal about wife and Lucci. You think it should be a full campaign? Because you know the feeling of being in jail and nobody.
I mean, I can't really speak about what another motherfucker can do. I just gonna do my part and do the right thing. You know, because I can preach. We should do this, that, and the third, but ain't nobody gonna do it. It's better I just lead by example. Like a lot of niggas, since you just had a massive wave. They had ESC, they had about 42, he had a massive campaign to the point where niggas was scared to say long live dog.
Yeah.
Niggas was like, I ain't saying that because if I say that, then I'm gonna be blackballed from these individuals. You know what I'm saying? But you know me, I be when you just like I said, if you need this other individual, it's like fuck them. I don't need them niggas. Not saying they fucked up people, but I don't need them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a rep for a dead man. I feel like most niggas dead is in prison are real niggas anyway. So, these niggas that's alive doing so much lame ass shit to the point where I just rather go, I'm gonna go pray for dead. Because this lame ass shit that going on now, it's just, I can't get you.
Rollo say he'll rather rep for the dead, man. Goddamn, he'll rather rep for dog. Nigga, that's real shit, dog. Listen, let me tell you something, bro. If you dead and gone, I hope it's, you can look down and see some shit when you dead and gone. But I'm just saying, let's just for hypothetically sake, just follow me now. Just imagine you dead and gone and you can look down and you can see some people that's really still riding for you, like loyal to you. That'll be a beautiful sight, dog. You know what I mean? And we all know that when people gone, people loyalties or out of sight, out of mind, people loyalties tend to go with that. So for somebody like what Rollo saying that he do, and how he gonna ride for dog, I can respect that. I can commend that. Because if you a ride like that for a dead man, I can imagine what you'll do for a live friend or family member or somebody that you love or somebody that you got a bond with. You know what I mean? Like all of these things that he's talking about are commendable. These are things that are rare nowadays. These are things that a lot of people don't have. These are morals, character things, personality traits that a lot of people don't have nowadays. You'd be hard pressed to find somebody with a lot of this stuff in them and think this way. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, man.
I remember I was in the old Pakistan. We did an interview that did amazing. And
Facts, SLK.
and
Facts, shit.
Rich Homie Quan were at odds. Have y'all spoke since?
I think, that was just rap shit. I don't ever underestimate nobody. Or I don't estimate no enemy. Because, he probably got some niggas willing to crash out. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, I was a young, ignorant nigga. Still today I get ignorant. I still do stupid shit at times. You know what I'm saying? But today I just have a massive amount of knowledge to the point where, why do that? I mean, he did some lying shit. He probably still do some lying shit. But niggas do lying shit every day. And I shouldn't even went there. You know what I mean? If you feed a dummy, the dummy get big. You know what I mean? So that was dumb shit that I fed, and I was having fun because I'm used to being in school and punching niggas' ass out there went back that shit. You know what I mean? Or being in jail, telling nigga I'm using the phone for so many hours and you gonna use it for this many hours. So I guess I was used to the kind of bullying and shit. And it was one of the dudes I chose as prey. Not saying he a pussy. You know what I'm saying? And I was ready for whatever came with whatever he was on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn, he said he just bullet Rich Homie Quan. Damn. At least he honest.
Somebody that you signed too early, right? You signed to what? Was it 10-17?
10-17 Eskimo.
Okay, Eskimo. Yeah, and then you shortly bought yourself out of the deal.
Right. Cause the thing with me is when I teamed up with WAP, I was thinking that we was gonna do like some key glocking,
like some massive shit.
Some key glocking dog shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe I wasn't worthy of that to him in his eyes. You know what I mean? Because I ain't never shot a video with him, but
damn,
I always.
He never shot a video with
Was
Gucci.
this like 16?
And he was signed to
16,
Gucci.
going to 17. After the wedding, I didn't want to tell him that while he was getting married. You know what I mean? I ain't want to be no nigga that ran, because I know Keisha was crazy about me. She loved me. She treated me like a son. I got most of my advice financially from Keisha. She a very intelligent woman. I love her like to death. You know what I'm saying? But I know it broke her heart when we departed ways. But you got to think, like, I was used to getting, at that time, I was getting $10,000, $15,000 a month from Empire. Guys that was sending me a check, I was getting 85% of my streams. So when I got with a major label, which was Alamo Records at that time, which was 10-17 Eskimo Records was signed up under, I wasn't receiving no more checks. So all the little money that I was getting legitimately, that I was able to go buy little shit that, because back then, I was scared to even spend my dope money on massive things. I just go re-up and do whatever I got to do in the streets, go in the club, go to the Louis store, do shit but like shit that I want to buy, like cars, like when I bought my first Lamborghini and shit, I was able to buy that through rap money. You know what I mean? But however, I wasn't getting no more outside. You know what I mean? Other than show money and shit, but I wanted to keep my back catalog. And I had gave up that for a small amount of change, not knowing, how the game go. Like, major labels get a lot of that fucking money. You smell me? If you ain't getting on massive advance, I don't advise you to do that. Unless you just an artist that
need the help.
That need the help really, really bad. But at that time I ain't really need it. You know?
How much did you sign for, if you don't mind?
I think I signed for $250,000.
$250?
Yes, sir.
Ain't bad. I mean, somebody like you, that's nothing, but that's like changing money for somebody that ain't used to it,
I just, I was the first artist he had signed with God. And that meant a lot to me. But of course, I really was supposed to sign to QCP at that time. I was actually out with QCP all day, man. He used to take me to all the clubs. He do everything, throw money. I wasn't used to riding alone with no nigga. But P, I had trusted him, and I just got in the car with him. I left the whole Pakistan in Pakistan, and we just rode around. That was something I never did. And, he put me up on the wing. He took me to all the clubs, introduced me to a couple of DJs. And on that night, on one of them nights, he introduced me to the nigga Gucci. So when he introduced me to Gucci automatically shot me his number. The next day, Gucci hit me like, I want to fuck with you, but I ain't know if you signed the Future. I ain't know if you signed the Birdman. I had a couple big pillows that, that was massive in the game. Yeah. And then before, before QC had got a little baby, then before QC had got start promoting Lil Yachty. They only had the Migos at that time. And you know, I didn't really see P going as big as he went. You smell me? Because he was always a nigga like me. He was satisfied with what he had. You smell me? He really didn't care for more. He was always content and happy with what he got. And then they got bad and boozy. Once they got bad and boozy,
Out of here.
you know, it was over. So
Here.
that's who I posted.
Hey, look, y'all. I'm gonna end this live. I'm hungry than a song, bitch, dog. I ain't tell y'all no lie. I ain't ate all day, bro. I promise you, I ain't ate nothing. I had some juice, but I ain't ate all day. I'm gonna end this live. I might go live again later on. It depends on how I feel after I eat. But my head hurting and I ain't ate all day. And I gotta put something on my stomach. I gotta put something on my stomach. Like this bitch hurting like a motherfucker. I'm sitting up this bitch thinking about steaks and hamburgers and hot dogs and nigga, I'm looking at y'all comments turning into food, nigga. I'm thinking about shrimp pasta. I'm thinking about every goddamn thing it is to eat, boy. I'm thinking about feed Miss Seymour. So we gonna give everybody their shots out, man. Man. Shout out to the Chicks 1000, aka the Chick 1K. Shout out to Nace. Shout out to SLK, Something Like Cloud TV. Yo, Inglewood. Shout out to Audio Crack 22. Shout out to Edie. Shout out to Mace. Shout out to It's Aaron's Way. Shout out to Flyboy Michael 4. Shout out to Nephew for Real. Shout out to Dre 6100. Shout out to Silk Foster Jr. Go subscribe to his YouTube and his Instagram. Shout out to Lil Kel Truth Movement. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Tell him Marita Boy sent you. Shout out to Joel. Appreciate you, Joel. Shout out to Timothy Ward. Shout out to man, I don't even know remember everybody though. I'm just keep going though. I'm gonna keep going. Shout out to my homeboy Tory Guns. Appreciate you, gang. Shout out to Hood TV. Appreciate you, gang. Shout out to Angie Baby. Shout out to Megan. Shout out to Kenny. Shout out to Sweet Baby Strawberries. Boy. Shout out to Riffman08. Shout out to Slime Life Max. Damn. Y'all going hard in these comment sessions. That's crazy. Hey man, I'm sorry that I couldn't get everybody shots out, but I'm hungry in the motherfucker, man. Like, share, comment this video. I appreciate everybody for supporting me. Appreciate you, bro, for the Hood TV for the $3 super chat. Like, share, comment to this video. I might go live again later on. It's Friday. It's still early. Depending on if I get tired after I eat or if I can get this headache to go away. But I know it's just a hungry headache, y'all. It's just a hungry headache. But I appreciate you guys. Y'all are realest supporters, subscribers on YouTube. Y'all already know what it is with me. Y'all already know how I feel about y'all. Y'all already know y'all jump in my DMs. Follow me on Instagram too, MaritaBoy1, MERITABOY with the number 1 on the end. DM me, let me know who you are, and we can start a dialogue. Maybe sometimes you guys can give me stuff that you want us to talk about on the show. That's what most of my subscribers do. We actually talk every day. I talk every day to somebody, a couple of y'all in the DMs, man. Like, share, comment to the video. Chill.